The Whine and Cheese Show is a Metaverse and NFT discussion and interview series brought to you by Metaverse Ventures Entertainment and host BEN68 and Morecheeese. Warning: the information and opinions within are solely the views of the individuals involved and contains content not suitable for anyone.
One is a wanker, one's like its tongues. One's from Australia, one's from the Bronx.
Snack size.
Let's move on to some positive news. Crypto tax guide. DeFi and NFTs tax in Australia. Now, I've been talking about tax on and off in this show and all over the place for ages, and I'm going to keep rambling because you're not paying attention.
I am. I can hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, crypto tax in Australia. I'm not going to dive into this too deep. If you want to know about the Australian crypto tax situation, you can go and check it out for yourself. The link will be in the description. Needless to say that Australia, the ATO, the Australian Taxation Office, is all over cryptocurrency. But this is interesting in this article that it specifically mentions DeFi and NFTs. So I'm going to skip all the crypto stuff. We know that every single transaction trade, crypto to crypto, is a taxable event. And yes, that is right. Crypto is not anonymous, despite what many people think. It's very easy to trace it once if you KYC anywhere, that trail can be followed very, very easily. Yeah. And, you know, it goes into capital gains, taxes, you know, profits and losses and that sort of thing.
Well, I was the one telling you about that. If you buy Bitcoin for 10,000 and then you buy milk with that crypto and it's 11,000, you have to pay the taxes on that 1,000 or whatever. Absolutely.
When it depends. It is a bit convoluted in that it can be for personal use. So if I was to buy, say I bought Bitcoin and then immediately use that to buy some kind of goods, that's treated differently than like a crypto to crypto trade.
Not
so there
here.
is a here there is. There's a personal use avenue. Like if you're buying concert tickets or something, but it's a very gray area. People try and exploit it, but they're just going to get wrecked.
Yeah, you can exploit the crap out of that. Like, what about a house?
Yeah, it is doable, but like I said, it's a case by case basis basically, and you're just not going to get away with anything. Is the bottom line. So
holy smokes.
I'm gonna skip the DeFi stuff and just go straight to the NFT stuff. Now, this is what I was most interested in. Ever since, you know, the mention of the USD dollar system in Upland came on, I've been all on about taking a big step back and throwing up red flags about tax implications. So basically, the Australian Taxation Office is going to treat NFTs exactly the same as they do with crypto. So any sort of trade, any sort of buying and selling between NFTs will be a taxable event. So yes, it's people are going to get wrecked is the bottom line. Now, the one thing that protects us within the Upland economy is that we do not buy, well, again, this is a bit tricky, isn't it? I do not buy NFTs with fiat. I haven't bought any of my NFTs for fiat. The only thing I've bought with fiat, with the US dollars, is the Spark token. As far as I'm aware, I would have to look through my blockchain history, but I don't think I've made any like NFT purchases. So all of those Spark, because I can't sell Spark, and I'm only, if I rent it out, it's only ever going to be for UpX, then there's no taxable events there. Basically it's a net loss. I've bought something that I can no longer do anything with, sort of thing, because it's within the in-game economy.
Let me ask you a question. What if somebody gives you an NFT that they purchased with Ethereum and the value goes up? Do you have to pay the tax on the value going up on that? Because that was one of the things that they included in that bill that is supposed to come out in 2024, that people
unrealized gains.
Yeah, people are really trying to lobby against, which I hope they do.
Well, it's just mental. It makes no sense. You can't tax unrealized gains. It's just, well, they can, but it's just stupid. In that scenario, the person who gifted it to you, they would have to, I would assume, again, I'm not a financial advisor or a tax specialist, but I assume the person gifting you the NFT would have to do that as a loss on their side of the books. And you wouldn't have to do anything with that unless you were collecting. If it was a stakeable NFT, then there's going to be tax implications on the income. Like if you gave me a wax NFT that generated wax tokens or something that I was then selling for wax, I would have to note that down as income. But if you just sent me an NFT, if you sent me a Bored Ape NFT and I didn't do anything at all with it, it just sat in my wallet, I wouldn't have to declare it unless I sold it, as far as I know. But yeah, can get very, very sticky.
This makes me.
I just think about all of the Australians who have gotten into Upland. They've bought their UPX with their Australian dollars. None of that has to be declared because it's all, you've just bought something that holds no value essentially. But then they've sold those for US dollars, traded those US dollars to buy other properties, and then cashed out. That's all taxable now, and you're going to have to report all of that because you've been KYC'd through Tilia to get part of that system, and they will know. There's no escaping it. So
yeah.
So yeah, I see a lot of REKT people in the future. So we'll see. Now, there was one part in here.
Oh my God, that getting help with your crypto taxes looks so scary. But what do you have? The disposal of cryptocurrency.
Well, hang on. Well, I'll just speak to that before you go. Remember, I've told you previously that I reached out. What was it, 2018, I reached out to a specialist crypto tax accountancy firm, and they had my data for nearly 10 months and they gave up. They couldn't work it out.
Wow.
So what do you do in that case? It's just crazy. So yeah. The disposal of the cryptocurrency is a capital gains event. Similarly, when an NFT is sold for crypto, the disposal of the NFT it's either a capital gains or a capital loss event, depending on the dollar value of the crypto asset that is received in the return for the NFT. Now, the reason I highlight this is I think with the bear market that's going on, I think there is a lot of very smart people that are going to make full use of the NFTs and especially the capital loss system, and they're just going to make a boatload of money.
But it's funny that they're putting this out there, like at least, like, all right, so remember the whole thing I was talking to you about with the tax stuff like this, and Biden signed it in a year ago for 2024. And I was like, this sucks. You're reading it so calm, like you're okay with this.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Because I've been through hell with the ATO. So
like NFTs, like that's really should be left alone. It's more of a collection. Like, do they tax people on Pokemon cards or something? Or I don't know.
Well, they would if you're making a crap ton of money off it. Like if you sold a Pokemon card for $1 million, there's
yeah,
gonna be
all right,
questions
$1 million,
asked.
Sure, but like these people with the NFTs, they're not really making that much money. Like I have to pay $20 a month now for my IPFS. I have to pay for my RAM. Like I feel like I'm spending more money than I'm getting.
Yeah. Well, you could write that all off as a loss.
I know, but I kind of hate doing that.
Or a deduction.
Like I just want it to be left alone.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm so calm about it all is because I've been talking about this for 2 years within the Upland economy, like warning people of it and protecting myself from it and that sort of stuff. So,
yeah,
but like I said, there's plenty of people going to get wrecked.
Fire, samurai, ride on the dingo, flying through the sky. Cheese in the house, get active right. Hit you with the hairbrush, hit you with the knife. You can let fire, samurai, ride on the dingo, flying through the sky. Hit you with the knife, flying through the sky. You can let fire, samurai, ride on the dingo, flying through the sky. sky. She's in the house, get left and right. Hit you with the hairbrush, hit you with the knife. Evil empire, samurai. Ride on the dingo, flying through the sky. Hit you with the knife, flying through the sky.